vegetative stage of the growth cycle. So come on in here and take a look at the different plants. And what we have here is something special. Grow Ohio is a level 1 cultivator and the first ever processor in the state of Ohio. We're able to cultivate and produce medical marijuana here in the state of Ohio that will help patients that are struggling with some of the different qualifying medical conditions in the state.
We have two non-negotiables, and that's quality and quality. And the artisan grow that we have and our approach back there with that labor pool, you're talking about hand watering. You're talking about 11-part nutrient mix versus a lot of folks that use an A and B. You're talking about a rigorous training program of schwazzing the plant or defanning the plant of its leaves so that all that energy can be channeled. Then you look at how we're set up, our framework, to where we have individual flowering rooms that really allow the focus in on the plant. It's much more artisan and focused, and the return on that labor is your yields, where a lot of folks will sit at a 1/4 pound of plant, you're already north of 1 pound, so you've quadrupled that output to where that labor is going to pay for itself, and you're keeping Muskingum County and surrounding folks employed gainfully with benefits.
And the way that we do it is in such a way that we have kind of perpetual harvest, so that we're not just harvesting once every month or 2 months. We have rolling harvests so that we're getting the freshest plant material to the dispensaries for patients to select and to purchase.
The reality is quads 1 and 2, you're looking at roughly 8,000 pounds in the first year. You're looking at 144 plants per room, to where you're going to have a harvest when this is fully operational every 2 to 3 days. Right now we're taking down a room every week to 2 weeks, to where you're already at that over 1 pound a plant threshold that many in the market try to achieve for years. We're already there. So the yields are there, the quality's there. Now it's just a matter of converting it either into sellable plant material or into the processing facility that we're going to process manufactured goods. But I think folks are starting to wake up to see not only the medical efficacy of the drug, but to see that there's ways that it can be regulated. The first thing when I get in front of folks is I'll say there's a right way and a wrong way to do this. And I think that we're part of the right way and the right solution. And that's in a regulated environment. That's in one where the product that goes out is safe, it's reliable, and it's predictable. It's one where it can be tested, and it's one where the patients that are taking the product, they know that, hey, what went in this is a lot different than the black market maybe I've participated in.
Everybody thinks that every marijuana plant is the same, and it couldn't be further from the truth. When you're looking at cannabinoid profiles, you're looking at the terpenes of an individual strain. That's all very important, and slowly but surely, the medical community, they're doing more studies around that. And so some of that data is becoming available, whereas maybe CBD, the cannabinoid, helps treat child seizures or some of the other qualifying medical conditions, whereas if you're suffering from anxiety or something else listed in statute, maybe THC, a higher THC strain is right for you. So it's not just the put a seed in a pot and let it grow and let's sell medical marijuana. It's more, let's sell the right medical marijuana that's going to contain the right percentages to treat patients. And then it all goes back to that awareness, that if they're aware of that, then they can identify what strain is right for them and proceed to kind of treat the conditions that they're suffering from.
Grow Ohio is the name of our LLC. That is what has got us here. To take it to the next level, we've chosen the brand Butterfly Effect. The reason was, you can see the logo behind me. The W in Grow Ohio was originally the butterfly, which stands for tranquility, healing, ultimately peace of mind. And really, we took it to a step higher, to where you have the butterfly effect, where one flap of the butterfly's wings can have such magnitude of changes down the road. And that's really what we hope to have here, is that something that might seem as insignificant enough as a cultivation facility here in Muskingum County can really transcend not only the stigma, but help patients across the board change their lives, which we think we're doing here.